What is going on, everybody? Hey, this is your boy JC from JC Eagles Talk. Hey, look, this is my last live of the 2021 season. All right. The next time you will see me, it will be next year. Next year. You know what I mean? Yo, it's like a long time away, but about 48 hours. And it look is what it is. So tonight, this is a fan appreciation night, from me to you to say thank you, for supporting me since May of 2021. And look, hey, this is for y'all. I'm about to drop the link. Regardless if you want to show your face or not. I want to hear your voice. Hey, tell me what you're grateful for. Hey, let's talk about the Eagles, the upcoming matchup between the Washington football team, the Dallas Cowboys, possibly match up with us for a win and end situation. Anything, the wild card game, anything. I want to hear it all. This is it for me. This is 2021 over with. So I want to hear it all tonight. I'm here all night. Yo, there's no time limit. Yo, I'm not rushing anything. Yo, I'm about to drop the link in right now. About 2, 3, 4. It is what it is. Whenever I drop the link, I drop the link. But look, this is it. All right. The Eagles are in perfect position. I had the Eagles from the jump. Believe it or not, just go check my live way back when I started in May, June, July. Just go check it. I had the Eagles going 11-6, but technically, we should have been 11-6. We should have been 11-6 easily if we would have beat the Giants a few weeks ago. We should have been 11-6, so my prediction should have been spot on. But the stupid Eagles decided not to show up against the Giants. Look, it is what it is. But now we have a perfect situation. The Packers beat the Vikings. The 49ers beat the Texans. The Eagles beat the Washington football team. And we are in win and end scenario. The Eagles are good. In that situation, just based on my lifetime, win and end situations, we are great. So hey, let's get into it. So I am about to literally drop my wait, let me see something real quick. Let me drop the link here real quick. I'm about to drop the link. Boom. Let me see. Drop the link. All right. Boom. Hey, the link is in the chat. So if you want to come in, hey, just tell me, hey, your prediction for this upcoming Sunday. 2-3 Sundays from now, hey, we might be in the first round. Hey, just come in. Happy New Year. Look, whatever you want to talk about, just click the link. I'm here. This is it. Because I feel like the Eagles are on pace to shock the world. I'm not shocked at all, but the world is going to be shocked because they predicted like 3-14, 4-13, yeah. But us Eagles fan, a true Eagles fan, knew exactly what we had cooking in the pot. You had some salt and pepper, a little, mobility, a little let me see, stability, a little bit of defense, a little bit of I'm hungry, with Kelsey and Lane Johnson and Cox. a little bit of I have something to prove, and Nick Sirianni and JG, a little bit of oh my God, my job is on the line with Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Yo, the pot was like so big. The pot was so big. Yo, we have so much to prove. And guess what? We are here. Hey, yo, I have my guy right here, Eagle Uncensored. What is going on, man? Hey, how do you feel going into this matchup? And Happy New Year, my brother. Happy New Year, because he has been one of my guys from like the beginning that has been like supporting me. That happened to you. I love you and hey, congrats on your success and everything. And I hope that 2022 brings you the best. I'll be here for you. And anytime you need me, just hit me up. But I just want to get this out the way.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Love you too, brother. You know it. You know, we've been through a lot and since May, and it's been a fun ride. You know,
Yeah.
look forward to more. But yeah, no, man. Listen, I like what you were saying there. You know, there is a lot of firsts on this team for a lot of people. You know, from quarterbacks to coaches to even some players, position players.
Facts.
You know, no one in the NFL, no one professional, ESPN people, anyone like that had us getting like 4 wins. They all had us having like the first overall pick, literally being the bottom of the barrel. And, for what this team has done and all the things they've overcame to
Facts.
where they're at now, it's truly amazing. I've preached it all year long, and I'll continue to preach it for a couple more years. Is it's just patience, man. You got a first year head coach, you got a first time full starter, first scheme for them. Everyone had to learn one another, and it took a little bit longer than what we wanted, but now you see the effects of it, and hopefully we're just peaking at the right time here.
Yeah, look, hey, I argue with you though, but hey, how do you feel going into this Sunday a matchup? So do you think that the 49ers beat the Texans, and do you think that the Packers beat the Minnesota Vikings? Because if we take care of business, if the Eagles beat the Washington sorry football team, and those other two things happen, we are in, baby. We are in. So I mean, how do you think this this whole thing gonna fold out?
Listen, man, I've actually been a very big advocate for Lovie Smith. Even Dante knows that. I think Lovie Smith as a coach is amazing. I think his defenses are very good. He's shown this year in Houston that he can win, despite having a lackluster offense. But in all honesty, man, the 49ers, they should be able to win this game.
Okay.
But hopefully not, though.
Wait. So, all right. So, if I were to give you a less likely to happen, the Eagles beat Washington football team, the 49ers beat the Texans, or the Packers beat the Vikings, what is less likely to happen?
The less likely one,
Yes.
I would have to say the Washington football team beating us is probably the less likely one.
But the Eagles, no. Like the Eagles are beating them.
Oh,
like the Eagles are beating the Washington football team, the Packers beating the Vikings, and the 49ers beating the Texans. What is the less likely scenario out of those three? Because if those three happen, we are in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs, and next week don't even matter. This week is it. If all those three things happen, hey, we're in. And next week, hey, we could rest our Jalen Hurts, or Lane Johnson, or Jason Kelsey, unless Dallas loses to the Cardinals, and they drop down to number 3. The Bucks move down to number 2. So now, I mean, things just
Yeah.
start,
Yeah.
changing around. But what is less likely to happen
I would have to
this
say
upcoming weekend?
I have to say the 49ers Houston.
Ooh, so you think that the Houston will beat the 49ers?
That is a more likelier outcome than the other two. Yes, I
Yeah, I
don't believe
mean,
Minnesota can beat Green Bay. I mean, I don't think that. And I don't think that Washington and I think we'll beat Washington. So, Houston has proven that they can come out and play from time to time. We've seen it. And the 49ers, they are kind of iffy at quarterback right now. I know we heard that,
exactly.
you know, Jimmy G will start, but if he's not 100%, then that's bad for them. So Houston can take advantage of that.
Yep. Hey, look, I agree 100% with you because I'm hoping that Philly come out and take care of business. You know, I believe that the Packers, because they are the number 1 seed, that Aaron Rodgers, he posted the last dance from the start, and
Hmm.
he's been on a mission. I believe that the 49ers have to come through for us, and it's amazing because the 49ers beat us in week 3. What wait? I think week 2. They beat us, but we still need their help for us to secure a playoff spot, which is awkward to me. But look, it is what it is. I mean, look, it is what it is. So, how do you feel about going into this Sunday game? Like this Sunday's game, are you feeling? And matter of fact, how confident were you in last time we fit the Washington football team versus this time we're facing them?
I wasn't worried then, and I'm not worried now. The only worry part that I have is our halfback room. How healthy is Jordan Howard?
Yeah.
I know he's been practicing, but what is he? Then now you're going to have to sit there and you're going to have to rest yourself on Scott Gainwell and maybe Huntley. I don't know if they even bring him up or not, but we'll see. You know, um, it's just a little bit of unknowns there. I'd say that's probably the only sketchy part about it, but we have enough offensively and defensively that we should not have a problem winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Huntley, look, I don't think Huntley is gonna come up this bless you or whatever. But I don't think that Huntley is going to come up this game because we
Yeah,
did sign
yeah, Johnson. I
name.
totally forgot about that. Carry on. Yeah, we
Yeah,
brought Carry
yeah,
on.
carry on. Hey Johnson. Hey, we did bring him back, with Boston Scott and Gainwell. And Miles Sanders is iffy. He's automatically out. I mean, the coach already said, hey, he's not playing.
Yep.
Cool. But Jordan Howard is the dark horse. Is going to play or not? But that's why I think that we brought back Karen Johnson, a guy that's like, okay, I'm comfortable and in this playbook because he was here with us, like
Yeah.
up to like a cut day or whatever it was. But I mean, I'm just saying. So, hey, I have to ask you this: before the season started, I know we talk and stuff like that, but did you envision the Eagles being like 8-7, possibly being 9-7, making the playoffs, or was you the type of Eagle fan or content creator saying, "Hey, look, hey, this is a rebuilding year. I see us winning about 6-7 games. Hey, we're not gonna make it." I mean, look, it is what it is.
I am caught several times live saying 10 to 12 wins.
10 to 12. All right. Hey,
I
it's
won't
a
lie.
blowout.
I really liked our team coming in, and you know what? Nick and them, they talked a pretty big game at the beginning of the year. You know, they made us believe some things that
Exactly.
possibly weren't true. So, you know what? That's my fault. I take blame for it. But I mean, 10 wins is still possible. So I'm not out of the realm yet. Um, but you know, I also wasn't that unrealistic fan either. Like I did realize this was a rebuilding team. I
Yeah.
realized we were going through some things that we haven't went through in the past for a while. It was going to be, you know, a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of good ups and
Yeah.
a lot of bad downs, and we've witnessed them. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
ultimately, I've always felt it would be good. You know, I mean, if you look back, man, we actually have a pretty good record of hiring head coaches. We do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, we actually do.
yeah, so I'm not too concerned about who we hire at any moment at any time because we do have a good track record of it. And I believe that even though how shitty we think these guys are sometimes, they do somewhat know what they're doing to a point, and they've never failed us in that category, you know, of hiring good head coaches. I mean, yeah, Chip Kelly was a bad thing, but Chip kind of made his bed, you know, but ultimately he wasn't a bad coach. He really wasn't.
No, no, no,
You
he
know,
wasn't. I mean, he had me
he
pumped up. He
yeah,
had me pumped up. Like,
yeah.
honestly, you hear me catfish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just made stupid decisions, and that ultimately led to his demise. If he would have just stayed in his lane and just kept going, well, who knows where we would be. But that's my point, though. We've never
A
had a
quick
bad.
question for you though. Like, all right. So with Chip Kelly, why did you think he got rid of McCoy, Macklin, and Jackson? Why? I mean, because yo, imagine if we had those three guys. I know that's been bothering you because it's really been bothering me. Yo, I'm like, yo, if you only kept those guys and and put Nick Foles into a situation and moved on instead of trying to get Kiko Alonso. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, for Darby, I believe at that time, which he walked away anyway. So why did you think? Was it the attitude, the scheme, like the like it wasn't right for him, and he thought he had more time, like 3, 4, 5, 6 years to rebuild his image, of the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles, or what?
You know, I have heard a lot of scenarios on that. I have heard so many, it's not even funny. Some I believe not to be true at all, and some, but in ultimate though, man, you know, I have to say that I believe his ego was his biggest downfall.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, if any of I didn't know him personally, but we knew him as fans. He was very cocky. I mean, he was even in college when he coached college. He was cocky. He believed in his thing and his system only. You know, and I think his attitude and his ego got the best of him. He thought he was bigger than what he was, and I feel he felt that his system overall was what made it worked, and not the players. And I think he felt like if he could get rid of McCoy and Jackson and um yeah, the other one, who'd you say?
uh, a Macklin.
Macklin, that if he
Yeah.
made it work, he could prove like, hey, you know, it is my system. It's not the guys. But in the end, it backfired on him. You know, but like I said, I believe it was just ego that got the best of him.
All right. Hey, Philly halftime was like, hey, I thought we're going 7-10. Jalen Hurts is starting to change my mind. He still needs to work on his passing. Look, all right. So, look, I'm about to tackle this first. All right. I've seen Jalen Hurts in Alabama, like in Oklahoma, the Heisman Trophy winner. And when he came to Philadelphia Eagles, yes, I had my doubts because of Carson Wentz was there. But once he took over, he changed my mind instantly. Like, I still supported the quarterback that was there at the time, which is Carson Wentz. But once he left, I was behind Jalen Hurts 100% because I saw him as a man. I'm not gonna say a bootleg Russell Wilson, but I saw him as a Russell Wilson type, a 75% type of a Russell Wilson. The leadership quality was there, 100% was there. The running ability was there, 100% was there. But the only thing that wasn't there was his passing ability. That's it. That's it. So just moving forward from Carson Wentz to Jalen Hurts, what was your biggest concern coming into the season as him as your quarterback?
It was definitely his arm. I mean, listen, we all know when we drafted Jalen Hurts, he was not a polished quarterback. There was many things this kid needed to work on.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, he can be a very good passer in the NFL. Now, he is a short to mid range passer. He
Yes.
can throw a deep ball, but you don't want to do it too often. That's not his strong suit. You know, I believe that a lot of his things can be fixed. His mechanics can be tuned, his arm motion can be worked with, his feet work. How to read defenses will come with time.
Yeah.
And as these things get fixed and as he progresses, and if Nick stays around another year, which we all assume he will, this will be the
Oh,
first time
yeah.
Jalen Hurts has had the same offense multiple years
Yeah.
since years ago. It's been 5 years since he's had the same system. So, this year he won't have to go in and focus on learning a new system. He can actually focus on himself mentally, physically, all his mechanics through the off season because he already knows the playbook. So there could be a huge step between year 2 and year 3. And the one question I brought up the other day, and I want to ask you is, you look at Jalen Hurts' stats this year and what
Oh,
he's already accomplished. 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and he's having a really good year. He's leading all quarterbacks in touchdown rushes, rushing yards. He's doing decent in the passing yards. What's he at, 2,700 or something like that? I don't know
yeah. I mean,
exactly.
yeah, he's definitely up there. Yeah, I know that he has about 10 rushing touchdowns and about
Yeah,
16 to 17 passing touchdowns total, about 26 to
yeah,
7 total
yeah.
touchdowns.
So when you look at him now this year, you know, you, let's just think hypothetical here. If this was truly Jalen Hurts' rookie year, like Carson Wentz had his rookie year, what would people say about him? If it was truly
What?
his rookie year and not his second, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because are you looking at his play as a second year quarterback and you expect him to be that way, or are we looking at
Yeah.
him, like, because in my eyes, if this was his rookie year, and this was his
Mhm.
very first year and this is where his numbers, it's actually not that bad, is it not?
Yeah. Look, hey, man, look, I agree 110% with you because last year to me was so chaotic. Was like he was thrown in like into the fire. Um, I believe we was playing the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, he was like, "Hey, go in." Hey, Carson Wentz is trash right now. Just go in, and then he's Nelson Aguilar. He scored a punt return for a touchdown, and then Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown. Then everyone's like, "Oh my God, why didn't we start this guy all along?" Right? And then
Yeah.
the following week, we beat the number one defense. The number one Russian defense. We
And the
blew them
Saints.
out. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Mhm.
and the Saints. And the following week, we played the Cardinals, where he brought us back from 16 down, and then his only loss, in my opinion, was against the Dallas Cowboys. We was up, I believe either 17-3 or 14-3, but we was up double digits. And then he threw a couple picks. He got a couple sacks, and then that's when the whole narrative that he can't beat divisional opponents because he lost to the Dallas Cowboys, and then he got pulled. He got pulled from the
Yeah.
Washington football team, and we let them into the playoffs, right? He got pulled, and then he lost against the New York Giants. The first, well, in matter of fact, no, he lost against the Dallas Cowboys against Week 3, which, in my opinion, was his first year starting. His first year starting, and Nick Sirianni was a brand new head coach, never called plays in his life, and he wanted to make his mark. He wanted to say, I'm Nick Sirianni. I've been waiting my whole life to be on the big stage on the Monday night, and he got embarrassed because he was trying. Look, even Nick Sirianni came out and said it himself. I was trying to keep up. I knew that the Cowboys was going to be up, so I was trying to keep up with this scoring. That's not how you play as a veteran head coach. Uh, a Belichick, a Harbaugh, these guys will make you play their way, not you play their way. So I mean, all this came into effect. So
Yeah.
with all that being said, is this that Hurts is right now, since against the Lions, with the whole defense kind of change, when the whole offense kind of change, is the Hurts that we are seeing right now, which is he's a top 10 quarterback. We are the number one rushing team in the NFL because of week 8. Imagine if we would have started from week 1. We probably could have beat the 49ers. We probably could beat the Bucks. I mean, who knows how many teams that we could have beat if we would have adopt that identity, back then instead of against the Lions.
Yeah, no. I agree with you, and it's one of those things. I believe the first 5 weeks at least that we played, Nick was doing it completely wrong. I
Oh,
believe he felt that he truly believed Jalen Hurts could throw 30 to 40 times a game and he could get away with it. And after a long time, which took way too long, he realized, hey, I can't win like that. So he completely
yeah,
recreated the offense, made it a run heavy offense, and only
yeah,
made it so Hurts through 20 to 25 times a game. I'm okay with that. I don't need my quarterback throwing 40 times a game.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I mean, 20 to 25 times a game. If he's making 200 plus yards a game and 1, 2
Yeah.
touchdowns and he's rushing 1 or 2 touchdowns, hey, whatever,
Look, and the thing is this: hey, I don't think that any team in the NFL is okay with their QB throwing 30 to 40 times a game if they have a running game. I don't think a Patrick Mahomes, that Prescott or Herbert, if if your running game is working, why do you need your QB to throw 30, 40 times a game? Like they
Yeah.
don't need that. You know what I mean? So I feel like that Nick Sirianni figured it out. I mean, I won't say too late, but a little bit too late. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely could have been in a position right now where we did not need we did not have to win this game on Sunday, against the Washington football team, win this game. The 49ers beat the Texans and the Packers beat the Vikings to secure your fate. I honestly think that hey, we could beat the 49ers and we should have beat the Giants. So technically, hey, we should have been a 10-win team already.
Yeah.
First year head coach, a young quarterback. If only he listened to the fans. So I mean, with all that being said, so what grade would you give Nick Sirianni up to this point? Look, I know the job is not finished, but from week 1 to week 16, what grade would you give Nick Sirianni?
For Nick himself, I am going to give this man an A minus. The
Hey,
reason that I the reason
ooh,
that
man,
I
you
give him
nice.
an A
Hey,
minus
you
is
nice,
one.
man.
No, it's not. No, I actually give him a lot of credit, and I'll explain why. One,
Okay.
he is 8-7. There's only
Yeah,
one person
facts.
that is a brand new head coach that's better than him, and that's the Chargers head coach at 8-7. Okay, now everyone else who's a brand new head coach is under him, all of them.
Yeah.
So he's done a good job there. Two, to be able to come out here in the middle of a season and to adjust your offense the way that he did. For him to come out and adjust this offense in the middle of the season the way that he did, man, that's really talented. To
Yeah,
go from a pass heavy offense to a run heavy offense and just completely 180 the playbook and have everyone buy in, like that takes a lot, man.
but
That's a hard.
I do have a question for you though.
Mhm.
Do you think because of everybody, the fans, the media was saying, run the ball. It just happened to in week 8 against the Detroit Lions, where this whole offense just shift into like running the ball. And Nick was like, oh my God, this actually worked. Hey, I was trying to throw this run the ball in these people's faces, but it actually worked. So I had to stick to it. So now I had to run the ball instead of me trying to be a genius and run my playbook. I mean, was it like peer pressure, or do you really think that Nick Sirianni really believed that he could build his offense around running the ball?
I don't know, man. I don't have an answer for that. If he was going to listen to us, I would have hoped he would have done it a lot sooner than what he did. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I agree.
I won't lie though. I think he just being a new head coach, having a lot more duties put on him that he's not used to having. You're not just running one side of the ball anymore. You're running it all.
Yeah,
You know, there was a lot going on. I believe it just was a little too much for him at the beginning, and he needed to get into a system. He needed to get into a way of life, so to speak, as a head coach. And once he found his groove, he stayed with it and he stuck to it, and he's not doing bad. And that's what I'm saying. He talked about improvement, 1% each and every day better. He's proved to me that he's improving as an offensive head coach. So that's why I give him that A minus, because he's shown the complete flip flop of an offense. I mean, we're one, like you said, we're first in rushing now. We weren't anywhere near that at the beginning of the year.
yeah. I
So
mean, yeah, we wasn't. I mean, but we could have been though.
could have
Look,
been, but we weren't.
we could have been, and we weren't. Hey, I agree. So, hey, if everybody out there watching, look, the link is in the chat right here. I would love. This is my last podcast of 2021, so I would love to hear your opinion on the Philadelphia Eagles, your thoughts and opinions on what you thought we was going to be and how in your prediction right now. So hey, just click the link, voice or visual. It is what it is, because I got my guy right here, Eagle Uncensored. You know what I mean? So just go check him out. I mean, he's a Eagles YouTube content creator, so please go check him out. Yeah, so I just want to hear people thoughts. Do like your honest opinion, regardless. I had my prediction at 11-6. Eagle and Censored had your prediction at what?
10-7.
10-7. So your prediction might actually come true. You know what I mean? So I just want to see, hey, how far off we were, and just come celebrate this last live with me. You know what I mean? Hey, just come have fun. It is what it is. The link is in the chat. As a matter of fact, it's up right there. Just click the link and let's chat. Let's chat all night, all day. No, and not all night, but I gotta go to sleep. But look, it is what it is. But I'll be here as long as we're chanting about the Eagles or whatever else. But look, hey, look, this upcoming Sunday, the Eagles are possibly a game away from making the playoffs. So do you think on this young team that this pressure is too much, or will they rise to the occasion and like punch your ticket in? If the Packers beat the Vikings, the 49ers beat the Texans, it's up to the Eagles. So do you think this young team will rise up to the occasion, or will we like be so close but no cigar? Because if we lose this game, you, there's no guarantee, because the Vikings is behind us. The Falcons is behind us. Um, uh, Man, the Washington football team is still in the hunt with the 6% chance. So, what is your gut feeling saying? Or will this team, with the vets that we have on this team, with the rookies that we have on this team, will this team rise up to the occasion, or just say, you know what, fold and if they lose, what would their mindset be of the Philadelphia Eagle fans?
I don't even want to touch that last one. But no, man, listen, in my mind, there shouldn't be any nerves at all. Okay.
Yeah.
This team was doubted on all year, even at the beginning of the year, before the year even started. We were projected to have the number 1 overall pick. 2 wins, 0 wins, 4 wins. Like, we were counted out from the get-go, and this team has already won.
Yeah. Facts.
By sitting where they're at right now in the 7th seed, they've already won. They've already, outdid the odds. Everybody doubted them, and they're sitting there. They know what they're playing for, and I don't think that all for 1 minute they're gonna let it go. It's there for the taking. It's theirs to keep, and I believe they will. Like you said, we have enough vets on this team. They've been there before. Some of them are on our Super Bowl team. They're from there. So they've been there. They know what it's about, and I expect them to help, put these guys in the right direction going forward, keeping their heads on straight. But, yeah, man, they're already winning because they're somewhere where no one thought they'd already be already. So, yeah, I don't see an issue.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm 100%, 1,000% behind you. I really feel like that this team. Well, because yes, I did have them going 11-6 / 10-7, but if they don't get there, I did still have them being in the Super Bowl 2023. I'm sorry. I had this team being in the Super Bowl 2023 just based off the fact that if we could handle our business this year, and Jalen Hurts is the guy on offense, just man, just think about it. If we get Allen Robinson, my and Michael Gallup from the Cowboys, and Chris Godwin, yes, he tore his ACL, but that's a discount for us. Maybe a Godwin to help Devontae Smith out, right? And we have Chris Watkins as our number 3. Dallas Goedert has proven to be that number 1 tight end. You know what I mean? So, yes, a lot of Eagles fans have questions about the running back position, right? But at the same time, matter of fact, how do you feel about the running back position right now? Would you sign, even though Miles Sanders is going into his, I believe, his 4th year. If he completes this year, next year will be his 4th year. Do you feel like that you have seen enough to make him your franchise running back, or would you draft? Or do you think that with Gainwell, with Howard, with Boston Scott, with all this, hey, come on in, electrician. Hey, come on in, carpenter. Hey, come on, hey, we are basically just bringing on people like other streets to be our franchise running back. I mean, or do you feel like that Miles Sanders is that dude? If he get the carries and don't get hurt, he could be a franchise running back.
Well, see, I'm laughing because you put me in that conversation earlier, and I said nothing
did.
of the sort. I said nothing of the sort. Listen, man, I love Booby. I do. He's a Penn State alumni, and that is my college team I root for. And I think Booby Miles is awesome. He has had a lot of injuries in his 3 years. Okay, I cannot knock that.
Yes.
That is one thing about him that's really kind of down me. He was not like that in college. Now, granted, he only really played 1 year after Saquon left, but even still, he wasn't injured. So it's kind of surprising to me that he is. And if you see him, he's actually a pretty fit dude. He's cool. So it's not like these injuries are because he's fragile. I just think he's a really tough runner. He's not afraid of contact, but I understand where I told you I sit on the line with this. I understand where the people are coming from about getting a new one, and I understand the ones that are talking about keeping him. I want to keep him because you see what he does when he is healthy. Maybe he had a shitty start here. Maybe next year he stays healthy the whole year. I don't know. Who knows? I do want to see him here next year. I believe he can still be a major part of this offense. But I'm also inclined to drafting another running back. I do not mind having 2 really good halfbacks, especially if we can have one that's really good, say like Miles level good, and you can take some weight off of Miles and keep him fresher longer. I'm all for that. Kind of like how Cleveland has it with Hunt and Chubb. You can make it work. The same way we made it work with Ajayi and Blunt. Well, you can make it work, but the pieces have to be there. But it has to be a good running back. It just can't be, no offense, but Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah, but I mean, is it too late to give up on Miles Sanders though? Because look, your Matt Collins is balling. Yo, I'm telling you right now. Yo, I don't care if he said, hey, he only come down on big plays, on third downs. It doesn't matter because we have a dude on sideline that can't even get in the game in big plays. JJ Arcega Whiteside. You know what I mean? Yo, he can't even get in. But we Like the Eagles have a trend of getting rid of players so quickly.
Yeah.
So if we get rid of Miles Sanders, man, I think that he's better than Saquon Barkley because Saquon, to me, he bounces. Miles Sanders at least go north and south, no, at least a little bit, but Saquon is like east and west, and then trying to pop that big 40-60 touchdown game. But Miles Sanders is like, all right, boom, okay, hey, the hole is open. Let me get there, but he just get there too late. You know what I mean? So that's what the Eagles fan complaint is about. You need to be a north and south runner. You need to hit the hole quicker. But the thing is, this will make him Miles Sanders. That's what make him a Boston Scott. That's what makes him a Jordan Howard. So, in my opinion, are we overreacting because we saw a running game kick off, when a Jordan Howard, when Miles Sanders got hurt and Jordan Howard came in there. He started running the ball, the Boston Scott, the game well, and all of a sudden that we forgot about the Miles Sanders. So, I mean, are we overreacting? Is any of those dudes like the Howards, the Gainwell, the Scott better than Miles Sanders?
Well, no, they're not. And here, this is the easiest way I can put it is you're going to have a lot more on Miles no matter what because Miles is your franchise halfback. Okay.
Yeah.
So when he gets injured and when he is not playing, you definitely see that fans definitely express it
Yeah.
more. Jordan Howard was not brought here to be our starter. We all
Facts.
know about
Yeah.
Jordan. We all know his injury history. He is
Yeah.
a power back. He is really good when he's on the field. But he does
Yeah.
have injuries as well. But I don't believe people are as concerned about Jordan because he's not our franchise running back. I mean, it sucks that he's injured right now because we definitely could use him if he does not play this week. But
Yeah.
he's not the guy. But if he was definitely signed as the guy and it was him, you'd get the same thing for Jordan Howard as well. It's just he's not labeled as the guy, therefore you don't frown upon it as much. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, you think if Jordan Howard was healthy and both Scott was healthy and Mawson was hurt for the season, that the Eagle fans would say, "Hey, we need a new running back." I mean, we all know that Howard is not a franchise, but at the same time, would you want to get rid of Miles Sanders? I mean, that's my question. Is it too early to put judgment on Miles Sanders? With the track record that we have.
No, I believe, and I'm with Philly halftime here, man. I believe in the two-headed monster. I believe that Miles Sanders should be here next year, and I don't think Jordan Howard will be here next year. If he is, cool. If not, but that's what I'm saying. If not, then draft somebody. But drafting dude, you see how Miles is during his pressers. He's not like that. If they draft a running back in the second or third round, he's not going to be offended by it. He's about the team. He's not about, oh, someone's coming for my job.
Yeah, I mean,
No, no.
wait. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive
Wait,
of that. Watch
what?
this movie.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Yo, wait.
He's a team
So,
player,
you
bro.
tell me if the Eagles draft a running back,
Yeah.
the Eagles draft a QB in the second round. When we thought that Carson Wentz was our franchise QB, right? But we draft Jalen Hurts. So you tell me if we keep Miles Sanders and we draft a running back in the second round, that
I
he's
said
not going
second
to
or
feel.
third.
I,
No.
I, especially if we're at Gainwell,
Listen,
Boston
listen,
Scott, Jordan
listen,
Howard.
listen. Okay, listen. Running backs are a lot different than quarterbacks, dude. They think a lot differently, and you
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Okay, I mean, think about it. When Cleveland drafted Nick Chubb, and then they ran out and got Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb knew who Kareem Hunt was. Kareem Hunt knew who
Yeah,
Nick Chubb was. You think for 1 minute Nick Chubb has been threatened by Kareem Hunt? No, they work together. They got it figured out, dude. Being a halfback and
but
being a
we
quarterback.
have a Gainwell and Boston Scott. Yo, Chubb, your Chubb came from a whole nother, like, Hunt came from a whole different situation. You know what I mean? But Chubb knew that he was the guy. Right now, Scott don't even know that he's the next, Sunday guy because he's always hurt. You know what I mean? The system worked better with Howard and Gainwell and Scott. So he's not secure enough to say, you know what? Oh yeah, just go ahead and pick up another running back. I know for a fact I'm the guy. He doesn't. He doesn't know that because we started running the ball week 8 against the Lions when it just happened that Miles Sanders went out that game. It just happened. Miles Sanders went out that game. We went on a 4-game 170 streak on him. So it's like, oh my God, they are doing this without me. Like, I'm not even worth it. Like, I'm not even,
Yeah, I know, but you have to realize though, they got those numbers with the multiple of 4 guys. Miles Sanders put 131 up on what was it, 17 carries by
oh
himself.
yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. They got the 200 plus yards with like
yeah,
4 or 5 different guys. It's not like it
yeah,
was one ultimate dude out there doing it. Miles can put up 130 easy. But what I'm saying though is it's not out of the question out and get like a Leonard Fournette type halfback, the one that has speed and power behind him, the team with Miles. It
yeah,
just makes sense, especially when you want to win and you're going after championships. A run game
yeah,
is definitely, I mean, we saw it. When you had Jay Ajayi and LeGarrette Blount, 2 monsters that you could not stop. They wore down defenses. They truly
yeah. I
did.
mean,
That
but
matters.
we were Super Bowl ready then. Like,
Well,
Jay
yeah, I'm not
Ajayi,
talking about that,
our
but we are
record was
talking
so
about
much
building for the
better.
future. We're talking about building for the future, though,
Yeah,
and that's
but
what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
If we're
what
doing that,
then?
then
Hey, you
it's not
brought
a bad.
up Blunt and Ajayi, but we were ready that year. I mean, hey, by the time Ajayi came in, we were on a roll. We were missing another back to put up over the top, and Ajayi happened to be that guy. But we were on a roll. But before you respond, hey, shout out to everybody that is watching. You know what I mean? My guy, Philly Talk Podcast. So, hey, the link is in the chat. Matter of fact, it's up in the screen. Just click on the link. I would love to hear everybody's opinion. This is my last live of 2021. So if you want to jump on, please feel free to jump on. I mean, I don't care. Hey, I have no time limit. I'm here as long as y'all here. It is what it is. But I want to talk about the Eagles making a push for the playoffs. The future of the Eagles. If we don't make the playoffs, what should we do? Who should we go get? How she get fired? Like, I want to hear all that before the 2022 season gets started, which is on Sunday. The 2022 season gets started on Sunday. But hey, right now, 2021, I would like to close this whole chapter. What should the Philadelphia Eagles be worried about? Can we make a run in the playoffs? Are we even going to make the playoffs? I mean, I would like to hear y'all opinion. But right now, me and my guy right here, Eagle Uncensored Podcast, his link is below. Hey, just go check him out. He's been rocking with me from day one, really. I mean, he's been rocking with me from day one. So just go check him out. I mean, Hey, when I call, he's there. When he call, I'm there. So hey, right now we are a disagreement right now. You know what I mean? Look, it is what it is. And not all Philly content creator or fans is going to see eye to eye. So hey, the more people we have on this chat, the better it is. But it is what it is. But the link is in the chat. So if you're up and ready to rumble, click the link and join us in this Thursday night live, because tomorrow is what? New Year's Eve. And I doubt that a lot of people. Wait, are you doing a live tomorrow? Because I heard that you're trying to do this 12-hour a charity live thing tomorrow.
Not sure who told you that, but no, that's definitely not happening. I have
Well, I
no
mean, it was put in my chat a couple weeks ago that Eagle Uncensored was trying to do this 12-hour charity live. So I mean,
no, somebody got that confused. It
oh,
was
okay.
if my one video that I posted with me in Foothills got 700 views, I'd do a 24-hour live.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what it was. But no, there's no charity event live thing tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So all right.
Good idea,
So
though.
huh?
Good idea, though. Wish I would have
I
thought of
mean,
it.
yeah, because there's a couple of people out there. There's man, what's this? I did a live with her. She did one for about 6 hours, and it was like Tom Crosby. He did one for about 12 hours. It collected over 41K in 41
Wow.
hours, for his charity. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people in position like us that are willing to do stuff for charity. So I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So when I heard that at your name, I was like, I can't do one, but I pop in for like an hour or two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I support my guy, an hour or
Yeah,
two, but
sure.
12 hours is a long time. But I pop in. How
To
you
be honest,
doing?
it's not that. I just did a 12-hour live. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. It
Yeah.
went by pretty quick. It wasn't too
Wait.
bad.
You did a 12-hour live 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
12 hours. That's
yeah,
half a day.
it was on Friday night. It was on one of my late night shows. Like three
Holy
Fridays
crap.
ago, I got on at 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't get off until 8 a.m. that next morning.
Whew. The
Yeah.
most I did was a 6-hour live. And you
Yeah.
were on it, and you came on. Howie Roseman was on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Your Birkin 31, Philly
Yeah.
Mike was on it. I mean, a few people was on it. But look, man, I appreciate, man, anybody that's willing to come on live. Period. Is it 5 minutes or 8 hours? I mean, this right here, just getting in front of the camera and just talking and just putting the knowledge out there for for other Eagle fans that don't know what's going on with their own team or other team. Especially hey, the Washington football team. Montez Sweat. Yesterday, his brother on Tuesday got murdered. You know what I mean? He got
Dang.
shot upper north in Richmond, just a few miles from Richmond, Virginia. His brother got killed. You know what I mean? Bishop got murdered. Got shot to death. And that's the other thing. I was on, the district, and I told them, look, hey, sometimes things are bigger than football. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Hey, sometimes things are big as football. And man, I was like, wow, on top of the argument on the sideline, their season is like hanging in a balance. And now, like this thing, a Sweat brother got killed. You know what I mean? How Like, what do you expect from this upcoming matchup? Like, I mean, do you think the Washington football team is going to be harder to beat, versus 2 weeks ago than now? Especially after they got their ass blown out by the Dallas Cowboys.
I it could way, bro. Honestly, it could go either way. These guys could come out and be angry, or they could come out and be
Yeah.
completely shitty. I don't know. It really looked like Ron Rivera truly lost his team last weekend. Especially on the sidelines. Um, you know, I don't know exactly how far this team is damaged. I'm not going to go and say that, it's down to the core or not. I don't know, but they are frustrated. They've had a lot of injuries, they've had a lot of mishaps, and they haven't performed up to standard. A lot of people had the Redskin defense as one of the top defenses in the NFL this year, and they came nowhere near that. So there's just a lot of negative on Washington right now. And I don't know what you're going to get. I mean, you could get a completely dysfunctional team this Sunday. I have no idea, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, because I served in the military for so long, man, I see like the thing that happened on sideline, this past Sunday with Payne and Allen, punching each other is what it is. And then with this going on with Sweat, I feel like this team is going to come out and say, hey, let's do this for our brothers. Hey, and then, yo, these guys are trying to get in the playoffs. So let's try to ruin their season. So now there's double motivation. You know what I mean? It's a division rival. They win, they end. And then our brother, you know what I mean? Hey, he's suffering right now. And then we look bad against Dallas. I feel like that they are going to come out with more motivation, with actual motivation. So I really feel like that this game right here, the Eagles have to come out and punch them in the mouth. Because
Yeah.
if the Eagles come out and get punched in the mouth, we might be hoping and praying that the numbers add up, the calculation add up, that we might still be able to make it in week 8. And Dallas is like, oh my God, we have a chance to knock our division opponent out the playoffs. Why not start a whole first string with nothing to lose, because we don't have the first round anyway. So I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
this
No, it is,
weekend.
man.
That could go wrong, man.
No, this weekend is very important. I hate it though, because I don't like it that we have to depend on other teams to clean up our trash. I'd prefer to just do it ourselves, but we put ourselves here, so we gotta lay in it. But no, I believe it's very possible. There was always that doubt. You're always gonna have that doubt. It is an NFC East game. The
Yeah,
records are wipe clean during these games. We play each other a whole different way. So I do know that realistically going into this game, but on paper and how each team is playing right now, there shouldn't be a question who wins it. But
yeah. I mean, look, I feel you, man. I mean, look, a lot of Eagle fans think, hey, look, we will lock up this. We will lock up this 7th seed this Sunday.
I hope.
I'm one of those things. You know what I mean? Look, I'm one of those fans. And, hashtags content creators. Hey, look, I feel like that if we take care of business, that we should lock up things this upcoming Sunday. I'm not saying it's going to be a blow. I don't care. Look, if it's a 1-point game, if everybody else, if the Packers beat the Vikings, if the 49ers beat the Texans, We beat the Washington football team. Guess what, folks? Listen up. And just take your earmuffs off. Listen up. The Eagles caressed their players the following week. Jalen Hurts need to
Yeah.
be healthy. Miles Sanders need to be healthy. You know what I mean? Yo, everybody needs to be healthy heading on into the wild card weekend if we take care and the stars like Coach Dante is aligning up this weekend. You know what I mean? Yo, we could do some great things, man. Who knows? Who knows what could happen this weekend if we take care of business. And next weekend, it is what it is. With that being said, Coach Dante, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, Happy New Year, my guy. Yo, hey, yo,
New Year. Happy New Year.
thank you, man. Hey,
If
look,
if you
you
still be
know,
on, I'm gonna pop back in. But I'm gonna just stay in for 27 minutes because I got another stream.
no, hey, you good,
Yeah,
man. Hey,
I'm a,
that's good enough, man. But look, hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, you one of my favorite non-Eagle fans. That transition into Eagles fan. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm thankful for you. I'm
yeah,
thankful for you for 2020, 21 that you came into my life, man. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you, you know what I mean? And you
yeah.
transition into Eagles fan, slash Texan fan still. But look,
Yep.
it is what it is. But what's going on, my guy?
Man, what's going on, man? Ready for this Sunday? Ready for college football tomorrow? So man, let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Yeah, okay. So, hey, your Texans are what, 4-13 right now, or
Four
what?
and 4-11, 4-11.
Yeah, 4-11. I mean, Are you happy about that the 4-11, or like, dang, come on, man, hey, let's lose some more games so we could be in position to get the number one pick?
Yeah, like I
What's
said,
going on?
Quick, guys, I'm gonna get going so you guys can talk. I appreciate you, my guy.
All right,
Uh,
Eagle Uncensored. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Hey, man. Hey, Happy New Year, man. Hey, I
you
love
too.
you, bro.
Love you too, man.
all
Keep it
right,
easy and hey, keep grinding and shit, man. You're doing good. You're killing it. Don't let
Hey, you
anybody
too,
tell you
man.
otherwise.
You too, man.
Dante, it's been a
yes,
pleasure.
sir.
Like he said, sir, been a great friend. Glad I met
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. I'm continue to be a great person to you guys. I thank y'all for welcoming me and having me a part of y'all family and stuff like that, man. And y'all being on my shows and stuff like that. Remember, y'all the first two guys that came on my show. Y'all always the first two, man. So it
Hey,
always sticks with
that's
me.
all good, man.
Yes,
So,
sir.
hey, we got your back, man. Hey, just let me know.
All right, you guys have a great night. See you
All
later.
right, Eagle.
I,
Later. Yo, but hey, coach, man. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, your Texans are hot.
yeah.
Yo, they chose the wrong time to be hot, man. Yo, I'm like, come on, man. Why now? Yo, they're putting this quarterback. Well, what's his name? Smith or Gilbert? Or, I don't even know the quarterback name.
Davis Mills, Tyrod,
M-
Davis Mills.
Mills. So I mean, hey, do you think that he could possibly be the future slash and let's build around him and see what he have, or you be like, no. Watson is gone. Let's go after a number one pick or a free agent, at QB.
This is what I'm thinking. I'm not really a big fan of tanking like that. I'm a big fan of winning games and always going out there and trying to win. But if they lose these next two, they lose these next two. But my prediction anyway for the Texans was 4 wins. No doubt about that. No, probably no more. We still have opportunity to put another win on the board. I think
Yeah.
Tennessee, they're gonna play their starters because the Indianapolis Colts they got hot.
Yeah.
I think we could be seeing they starters in week
Facts.
number 1 and week number 7, 18, 17. The next week we're definitely playing San Francisco starters because they still in that wild card race, and we're the
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
we're the guys behind them. So that's a tough two games. So Anyway, we lose or win these two, both of these
But
games.
y'all just beat the Cardinals. Wait. It
The
wasn't the
Chargers,
Cardinals. No,
Chargers,
no.
Chargers, Chargers.
Y'all beat y'all put a 41, a 40 burger on
Yeah.
the Chargers, man. What the hell's going
Yep.
on,
I
man?
mean, this the way this league is. You can't trust no team in this league, man. Like just when you remember we was all talking about Tampa Bay was the best team in the NFL. Look, and then look who beats them. The Rams beats them. The next week we was talking about the Rams. Look who blows them out, who beats them. The Cardinals.
Yeah.
Now that DeAndre Hopkins is out now. Now that they're struggling,
Yeah.
they have lost 3 in a row. We was talking about New England. They lost to the Colts. We saw now we're talking about the Indianapolis Colts. So this season is going up and down. You don't know who really is the best team in the National Football League. You really never had a good glimpse of that. But again, I'm proud of the way the Texans played against a top-notch team in the NFL. Right now, that Chargers lost. That loss right there. If they don't make the playoffs, they're going to be looking at this loss right here. That's going to come back and bite them in the behind. That's when I tell people all the time.
Ugh.
You always take people serious, even though you think even though you don't want to take them serious and you see glimpses of on the field any given Sunday. And the Texans definitely made Justin Herbert turn look bad last weekend. The fumble recovery that we got, which really turned the game a while. But to answer your question, I think Davis Mills is a game manager or no. I think he's a game manager and quarterback, but I am seeing some progress about Davis Mills the last couple of weeks. He has been playing good. His poise in the pocket has been great. He got a great connection with Nico Collins, the rookie wide receiver out of Michigan. He got a great connection with rookie Miami Brevin Jordan, the tight end, who's going to be pretty good. He keep getting better and better and more opportunities. The offensive line blocked pretty good. We haven't ran the ball all season long, and Rex Burkhead was able to go off. Rex Burkhead is not a guy that will blow your socks off. He's a guy. He's basically a pass catching type of back, but that's due to the Chargers having a worse run defense and probably one of the worst defenses in the NFL.
Yo, hey, talking about Rex Burkhead, man. Yo, I'm in my fantasy championship, bro. $500 on the line. And I saw that he was unclaimed today. I was like, should I get Rex Burkhead or not to put my $500 on the line, man? Yo, he was the number 2 most waiver wire pickup. He was still available in my league, a $500 league. It's championship week. What is your opinion on Rex Burkhead facing? I believe who they face this week?
49ers. We got the 40. We got the
Get a
49ers.
49. So you think, hey man, my $500 is on your back. All right. So hey, do you think that Rex Burkhead will do anything against the 49ers? He had what 140 something rushing, 2
100.
touchdowns.
Yeah, 149 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 carries.
So what do you think that would do for me, man? Like, I mean,
if you have them last week, you would have been straight. But just because the 49ers defensive line and that defense is so much better than the Chargers, I wouldn't take a chance on it this week, even though he is a hard runner. And he will catch you some passes out of the backfield as well. So they're just not going to run him. He will catch passes out of the backfield as well, too. So he will be active. He will get opportunities. But I'm kind of iffy about this because the 49ers defense is way better than the Chargers are. And run defense is way better than the Chargers. If you had them last week, then that would have been it. That would have been the deal.
All right. Oh man. So would you advise me to put anybody? This is championship week right now, Coach Dante. Coach Dante. Coach Dante. Yo, my guy. Yo, my friend. Yo, I have $500 on the line right now. Would you advise me to pick anybody on the Houston Texans for the final round?
It's hard. That defense is very good for San Francisco. That defense is very good for San Francisco. So it'll be hard to pick somebody. It'll be hard to pick somebody from the Houston Texans. But if you have to give it a go, Rex Burkhead would be your choice. But I think it would be hard. Not nobody else, but Rex Burkhead may be your choice. If I choose anybody, he may be your partner. He may be it because he catch passes out of the backfield too. He does catch passes out of the backfield as well. He's just not a runner. He just catch passes out of the backfield. Anybody else,
Wait, but you're going man, against the 49ers though, man. Like, man, the run defense is pretty good, right?
Yeah, their run defense is very good. Their run defense is very good.
Yeah, this is $500 on the line, man. 500. This isn't no $10 or $50. This is like, come on. Oh man, this is $500 on the line, coach. Yo, I know you swearing. I'm swearing. Yo, hey, yo, this is but, yo, man. All right. So hey, let me get your thoughts. All right. If the Eagles are win and end situation, if the Packers beat the Vikings and the 49ers have to beat your boys, the Texans. So, do you feel like the Eagles will be in the playoffs by the end of the night if they beat the Washington football team, if the Packers beat the Vikings, and if the 49ers beat the Texans? That's all they need to do. Those three things, just stars have to align, and the Eagles are in. No matter what happened next week, the week before, if those two things happen this upcoming week, the Eagles are in. What's your gut feeling telling you?
I'm a see. This is I don't like to make these type of predictions because I'm a very humble person. I'm a very humble person. And I love to take every game serious. And right now, as an Eagles person, I don't want to depend on help. I want us to go out there and do our job ourselves. It's a good chance the Packers will beat the Vikings. That's a very good chance.
That's the thing.
That's a very good chance, and it's damn sure a good chance that the 49ers could beat my Houston Texans. So it's a two chances. It's a two chances that we may get in. We may get in on those two scenarios, but at the same time, we gotta handle our business. None of this matters if we don't handle our business on Sunday and we come out.
But what's your gut feeling telling you? Like, is this it? With this Sunday, the Eagles clinch? Like, I mean, I know it is possibility A and B and C and D and E and Z. So what is your gut feeling tell you? You know, as an Eagles fan, do you feel like, hey, look, this is it? Because next week, if we happen to lose, we face the Dallas Cowgirls / Cowboys, you know, whatever it is. And this possibility that, you know, a lot of Eagles fans like, oh, yeah, they might be resting their guys, blah, 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 but they might be still fighting for the number one seed. Like, you know, who knows what be going on, but what is your gut feeling for this Sunday, though, man? I mean, I need to know what is your gut feeling, man, because you made me feel comfortable when I watch the game. You know what I mean? I go off I put my house on the line, my car mortgage on the line, Coach Dante. When you tell me to, the Eagles are going to win, Eagles going to lose. You are the one I trust.
Well, it's a good chance that we can win this game. It's a very great chance that we can win this game. That's the best I can give you right there. I don't want to give us a for sure win right here because at the end of the day, it's kind of janky, man. We don't know how this team is going to come out and play. We know Washington got beat 56-14. We know that. Do we know? Do we know that if they're mentally out of that? We will only know that on Sunday. But right now, you seen with we can't count these guys out. They're division rivalries again. You seen every time you count somebody out, you see what happened. You see the Texans smack the Chargers in their mouth last week, and at the end of the day, if the playoffs start today, the Chargers would not be in the playoffs. The Chargers would not be in the playoff picture. They would not be making it. So at the end of the day, I think we could win the game, but It's gonna depend on how the play calling is. I think the play calling has been fine. It's gonna depend on this game. Is gonna be a lot of pressure, man. It's gonna be a lot of
Man,
pressure on
you making
Jalen
me
Hurts
nervous, coach.
in this
Coach,
defense. In
man.
this defense, I mean, it's just the way I gotta tell it, man. We gotta hope these guys come out and
I
play.
know,
And
man.
plus,
Hey, you making me nervous right now, coach,
they
because a
they
lot
had
of
a
things you
starters.
say is kind of true. Like, I mean, yo, a
Yeah.
lot of things you say is kind of true.
They
Hey,
got
just
they
like
got their starters back. They got their starters back. We know Taylor
they did.
Heineke struggled.
Yeah,
We know he struggled, but again, we can't look at that against Dallas. This is this week, man. But I think we got a good shot of winning. But at the end of the day, these guys got to come out with their head focused.
yeah,
They just gotta come out, man. They just gotta come out and play ball. It's gonna be tough. Being in DC is gonna be really tough. But we gotta come out with the mindset and with focus. And Eagles fans, we please stop worrying about the damn Dallas Cowboys and us needing help, because we gotta have none of that matters if we don't handle our business. None of that matters. They can win all they want. Green Bay, San Francisco can win all they want. But if
yeah.
we're not out there handling our business, none of that matters. And plus,
Facts.
Dallas is the number 2 seed. You think they're not
It
going to
is.
try to play for the number 1 seed and
They
knock us out?
are.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
I mean, that's
again,
look. It's what I'm saying. Hey, first of all, hey, Philly halftime. The Vikings lost to Green Bay one
and
time already.
I gotta get up out of here to go for my collab though. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
still
man.
streaming, I'll
Hey,
come back. I'll come back if you still streaming.
yeah, I appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, if y'all watching this, man, hey, go ahead at my guy, Coach Dante, man. But hey, at Philly halftime, man, look, yo, the Packers beat the Vikings already. So the Vikings are desperate right now. The Vikings are desperate for a win. So if you out there like me, I am playing in my championship round. Yo, I have Aaron Jones. My opponent have Dalvin Cook. Who got the upper hand? Jones or Cook? Like you just like and then he has Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Smith, but I don't have Josh Allen and Cooper Cup. So with that being said, who has the upper hand? I need your help so bad. Yo, this is $500 on the line, man. Yo, I mean, I'm not even playing right now. This $500 on the line. All right. My opponent have his starting quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. His wide receivers are Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith. His wide receiver, his running back is Clyde Allaire and some other bums, but his tight ends is like a Gronk or Schultz. He could either play one or the other. But on my side, yo, I have Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Renfro, the Raiders, a wide receiver. I have Cooper Cup. Yo, I have Dallas Goddard. It's like, come on, man. Like, this is it. $500 online. This is upcoming Sunday. This is it. The championship is over with. What is your advice to me? Who has the better team? Let me see. Eagles have 10, 9, 8, 76ers. I don't understand what that means, man. What the hell that means? Eagles has landed 10, 9, 8. What? Yo, I don't even 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, okay. All right. So are you trying to be funny or what? Come on, Eagles. Come on, man. Look, man. All right, look, I appreciate all y'all, man, tuning in, man. Yo, I just came here for my last live for the 2021. Yo, I want to say thank you for everybody, man. Fans, haters, whoever you are, thank you for supporting me for the 2021 season, because I started in 2021. You know what I mean? So I just want to say, let me see. Grinda, he's singing 76 theme song. Well, I don't know the damn 776 theme song. And that ain't the song. Oh, that ain't the song. Yo, the 76 fans are in battle. Yeah, they are in battle. Let me see. The last live play during summer last dance. Look, hey, look. The 76ers fans are in battle. It is what it is. But look, I appreciate everyone. Yo, I appreciate everyone, man. I love y'all all, man. I promise y'all. Next year, will be much better. This was my first year ever. Yo, I just joined YouTube, and this was my first year. And I believe, in my opinion, I could did better. I failed because I hold myself in a higher a standard, but look, it is what it is. But I believe that I could a lot better. Um, but look, but next year, what Nina just Eagles as Linder, he's not a Sixer fan. I mean, I'm not a Sixer fan. I mean, no, I'm a Nets fan, but maybe Philly halftime is not a Sixer fan either. Let me see. Yo, hey, he even got the link. So Philly halftime. If you want to check out the 76er theme song, yo, look, just hit that link right there. Hey, you will be singing it all night and having nightmares. But, but look, hey, look, once again, I appreciate all y'all. I love y'all, man. This is 2021 has been a tough year for a lot of people. All right. A lot of people have lost their loved ones. I was fortunate enough to get a Christmas miracle with my dad and my sister and my aunt. They all caught COVID and they all are recovering just fine. So I got my Christmas miracle. So I appreciate all y'all, man. Like no lie, life is short, man. Life is short. And I wish that y'all take this time, man. Like off of YouTube, off of social media, and just go talk to your loved ones, man. And just say thank you. I'm sorry, or whatever it is, man. And whatever you have to get off your chest, just get it off, man, because nothing is promising. Nothing is promising. Nina, yo, I see her with her mom every Sunday, like, I mean, with the Eagles jersey on, cheering on the Eagles. Not a lot of people is in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people have a chance to actually watch a football game with their parents, with with their mom or dad, and just be dancing and enjoying life. So it doesn't matter what you could give them. Just say I love you could go a long way. Just say thank you. Just like and just go backwards. Like just go backwards for 5, 6 years or 10 years from now. And say, hey, you know what? Hey, I know I didn't do this and X, Y, and Z right. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So that's all that matters, man. Because 2021 should open your eyes. If 2020 then open your eyes, but 2021 should have opened your eyes because all these things that's going around, natural death, COVID death, accident death. I mean, all these bad things that's going around, that 2021 should definitely open your eyes. So I really want to hear, what I mean, and in the comments, what is your 2022 New Year's resolution? I really want to hear it because my 22 New Year's resolution is to be a better person. Yes, I mean, yo, I'm not a mean person, but overall, I like to be better. I mean, we all could improve in our, our personal lives, and I mean, so that's my New Year's resolution. Just to be a better person, not to think like what, not to take a lot of things to the heart, because on social media you could literally think like you could literally take a lot of things to the heart and now you angry. But no, I mean, no, I'm over that. Egos, my priority, my fiance, my health, me not taking things to the heart, me being grateful for the next day. Those are my priorities. All right. So, and y'all, like, y'all are my priorities. Yo, I absolutely appreciate y'all, and I put y'all in my New Year's resolution. You know what I mean? Hey, my top 5 things, y'all are in my New Year's resolution. So, let me see. Hope your family is doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah, my dad is doing a lot better. Thank you. Happy New Year's. Your grandizer, man. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for all your support. And you always here supporting me, man. Yo, yeah, look, I don't know where you came from, but you have been supporting me for a while. So I appreciate you, Nina. Hey, that's why I share my mom as often as I can. Memories last for a lifetime. Facts, man. Yo, I'm a very, 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 very private person. But when COVID hit my dad, and I needed help from the Twitter community, I had to post it. I'm a very, very private person, but you know what? Like, the more people that you have that's praying for your family, or just praying for you, like, the more voices that's heard, the better chance you have of it being answered. Yo, I'm a PK. You know what I mean? Yo, I really, really believe in prayer. You know what I mean? Look, man, it is what it is. I believe in prayer, and prayer helps. Yo, I believe in verses and psalms and Philippines. Yo, I believe in prayers. I promise you, man. If you're not a believer or not, if you ask whoever you praying to for help, they will help you, man. And I received a Christmas miracle for my father. So I will never forget, Christmas, of 2021, that my dad survived COVID-19, at the worst time. So, see, Richie, a picker just threw a game losing pick six when people wasn't in field goal range. Yeah, well, thank God, hey, we're not in position to get Pickett, so it is what it is. Because Richie Pickett is not playing. He set the game out. The quarterback was David. All right, Richie, thank you for that. It just is hard. Got to stay upset. Oh, look, I don't get mad at nobody, man. Yo, I do not take things personally, man. Yo, I really don't. So I made Jesse. Okay, Eagles in it. Try that. All right, man. Look, let me see. I can't highlight myself. That's funny. Boom. Jesse talk. I have no more family. They all passed away. So it's just me, but I'm older than you too. Look, man. Hey, grandizer, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, I'm your family, man. Hey, believe it or not, man. Everybody that you jump on this channel, I promise you, grandizer, man. Hey, anybody like Bergen 31, like, and myself and included, man. Hey, you yell, I'm there, man. Hey, just hit me up. Hey, you already got my email. Hey, look, just hit me up, man. Happy New Year's. Be safe. Be blessed. Go Eagles. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much, man. And I will see y'all, man. I will see y'all next year, man. I will do look, I will be doing a play for the Washington football team, Eagles versus Washington football team this upcoming Sunday. So hey, I'll see y'all all there on pregame show and then the play by play, man. As always, go birds. You know what I mean? Go birds.